interest in hiring me as a listing agent. My name is Janet Davila. I'm the real estate broker here at JD Realty Advisors, and this is just a short pre-listing presentation of what you can expect from me if you hire me to sell your property. So I have 12 years of residential real estate experience. I have been a real estate agent since the year 2009. I work mainly with sellers, but I also work with some buyers. I have well over 900 credit hours that I received in order to become a broker. The difference is sales agents, they're only required a minimum of 180 credit hours, and they must always be supervised by a broker. So that's the difference. I'm a real estate broker. I'm also bilingual. So I have certifications in new home construction. I've also obtained a certification in real estate negotiation. So I'm a real estate negotiation expert. On the internet, you can locate well over 100 client and real estate agent reviews about me. You can go to my Zillow.com profile. You can go to Google My Business profile, as well as my HAR.com profile if you would like to read those reviews. In order for you to understand how commission works, here is a pie chart. And so every time you pay a commission, it's going to actually get divided into 4 different parts. So all the commission does not go to me. There is going to be a buyer's agent, and that buyer's agent is going to pay his buyer's broker a fee. So the same thing happens on my side. So my expenses as a listing agent include marketing of this listing, as well as professional photography, virtual staging of your property, Supra key services. That's how I let agents come in and out of your home without me having to be there. Supra eKey is also an expense. It is the electronic lockbox that gets placed on your house, so I pay for that, as well as color flyers, a for sale sign, as well as showing time call center, because when we put a house on the market, we're going to have 25,000 agents in all the Metroplex calling me to schedule an appointment. I'm not going to be able to answer all of those phone calls. So showing time call center is open from early in the morning to late in the evening. I also pay for quarterly MLS or multiple listing services. I pay quarterly into that. I also pay a transaction coordinator, which facilitates the transaction once it's under contract. That way we don't miss any contractual obligations that you may have as a seller. I'm also paying yearly business insurance, as well as professional dues to the Texas Association of Realtors and National Association of Realtors. I am constantly taking educational classes because our industry is always changing according to new laws, according to the economy. So I'm always paying for new classes that I'm having to take in order to keep up with the understanding. I also have to pay taxes. So because taxes does not come out of our commission, a certain percentage of that has to belong to taxes. So when you actually pay me, now that you know that my commission has been divided into 2 sides, the buyer and the seller side. Well, on the seller side, I'm going to pay 1/3 into marketing, 1/3 actually goes to me, and the other 1/3 is going to go to taxes. So that's the breakdown of my expenses. The benefits of hiring a real estate agent is that I'm going to pay for all the expenses out of pocket, regardless if your house sells or not. So I'm going to pay a professional photographer, as well as virtual staging, as you can see on the pictures below. So when you pay me, only 30% of what you're paying me is for the time that I'm investing in your house. The other 70% is going to the experience that I have, the 12 years of experience. That includes well over 500 real estate transactions. Let's say, for example, when you list your house with me, I'm going to advertise it on the multiple listing services, which then bleeds out onto public websites like Zillow.com, Craigslist, Yahoo Real Estate. I'm featuring your house to the public, but I'm also featuring your house to 25,000 other agents in the Houston Metroplex. And let's say hypothetically each one of those agents has 2 buyers. Well, now I'm offering it to 50,000 local buyers. And that doesn't even include the buyers that are worldwide. Let's say someone is in Mexico and they want to move to your city. They're going to be able to find your property on the internet because I have posted it to the MLS and it has bled out onto public websites like Zillow or Trulia. So with every property that I put on the market, some of the benefits of listing with me is that I have a website created for you, that one property. It's going to feature all the beautiful photography, as well as the buyers can schedule a showing. All the important documentation can be found on there, as well as information about the schools. A lot of buyers want to know how great the schools are. And they can even find out what their monthly payments and schedule a showing with me or get in contact. So a lot of my, you will not have to put as much energy into the property as I will. That's my job. So let's say your house is on the market for 3 days and we have 20 showings going on in those 3 days. That actually equals to 20 agents calling me and asking me questions about the house. So I'm going to do all that legwork. Those buyers agents might also be emailing me and texting me. So I'm going to handle all of that so that you don't have to. And then what I do is I do all the legwork. I collect all the offers. When agents are trying to discount your property, I'm going to fight back and I'm going to make sure that your house is not, I'm not going to give away your value. So then I'm going to put all those offers together and present them to you so that you can decide which offer is going to net you the most money and which one you want to accept. And all you will have to do is electronically sign the offer, and then I'm going to facilitate that transaction so you can carry on with your life. So if you decide to interview me for a listing appointment, what you can expect that we will discuss at that appointment, we're going to talk about how I'm going to sell your house for a premium, how it's going to sell for the most amount of money. I'm also going to break down the numbers so that there's no confusion. I'm going to break down of how the numbers of how much money you're actually going to walk away with if you sell your house. I'm going to discuss any of your concerns, and we're also going to discuss if it does make sense for both of us to work together. So if that appeals to you, I look forward to meeting you at the listing appointment. Thank you so much.